Hey, what's up you guys? This is Rob, and as I've always said, this wouldn't be a Gay Guy Plays without a good whip. So today, we're going to be taking a quick look at the whip stances, Burning Wasp and Coiling Viper. So while both stances offer very different playstyles, this is one of the few sets that I can genuinely say I enjoy using both. While Burning Wasp is the slower of the two, it offers wide arcing flourishes that can strike large areas of effect, and in general feels like it has a wider attack radius. Coiling Viper, on the other hand, offers much quicker combos and extremely high, almost jarring mobile lashes. So, let's start with Burning Wasp. Buzzing Sting is its first combo and uses 3 basic attacks that unleashes 2 wide arcing lunges and follows it up with a longer range strike. It's a pretty basic combo that can easily strike multiple enemies and whose final lash can finish off anything that was just out of range of the initial strikes. Its second combo, Sparking Torture, uses a 2-pause 2 to follow its first 2 attacks with a lunging lash. Then, with the crack of the whip, whirls it overhead for 2 large circular strikes. This one is probably my favorite combo of the 3. Its lunge allows you to set yourself up in prime position to strike as many targets with its final 2 lashes. It also kinda makes me feel a little bit like Halle Berry in Catwoman, so that is a definite win. Its third combo, Guided Claw, uses a 1-hold 2 to unleash a sweeping attack, then lunge forward, sending your whip out in a straight line. Now, to be honest, this one's a little bit awkward, as its final strike doesn't actually hit anything until the whip lashes out after the initial lunge, which can cause you to miss your target completely if they're too close. Now, let's move on to Coiling Viper. Its first combo, Whistling Wind, is triggered by using 3 basic attacks. It starts with a quick lash, then whips back and forth striking enemies twice, and finishes with a long-range crack of the whip. It's very similar to Burning Wasp's first combo, but its second lash has a much smaller attack cone. However, it does execute 2 quick strikes in succession. Its second, and sadly last combo, is Tumble King. It's a 2-pause 2 that follows the basic flurry of strikes with an ass-to-face flip that literally sends you cannonballing towards your enemies, and finishes up with a lunging sweep. Okay, so frankly, this is one of the most hilarious combos and is probably my favorite from both sets. While it's a bit jarring at first, once you've got the hang of it, it literally turns you into a whip-wielding wrecking ball. Now, as I said, I really like both stances because they give you a good set of tools to take on each faction. Burning Wasp is nice for clearing a crowd like the Infested or the ever-so-stationary Moa, while Coiling Viper is great for factions that tend to take a lot of cover like the Grineer. However, if I was to pick one of the two, my vote would have to go to Coiling Viper, simply because launching yourself at enemies is hilarious, and also surprisingly effective. Now, while I do enjoy them both, these two stances do have a few drawbacks. Burning Wasp is a tad bit slower than Coiling Viper, and does lock you into a few animations that hinder your mobility. And Coiling Viper's combos, aside from the straight lash, don't have the largest of hitboxes, and it lacks a third combo. So for those of you who've gotten your dominatrix on with both of these stances, be sure to leave your winner in the comments below. So thank you all for watching another stance spotlight. Be sure to do the thing that I asked you to do at the end of every one of these, and as always, be sure to stay tuned for more light BDSM here at A Gay Guy Plays. You, sir, have been a bad, bad boy.